You don't send selfies to your
I
boyfriend?
don't send selfies.
So welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
This is the big one. What are we reviewing?
The Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Adventurer.
I'm Avenger, not Adventurer.
Yeah.
All the one. Toxic Avenger, 1984.
84. Back in
A
84.
whole 10 years before I was born.
So today, kids running right outside.
The youths of today are
Youths are youthing. Yeah, so for the live viewers at home, this is going to be the live view angle, and I'll show you camera. That's Erin's close up. That's the main one, and that's my close up. 3 camera setup, and this is the light. And you're going to be over there by the wide one. So that's the 7D, so every 11 minutes or so I'll have to get up to reset that. And in that time we're going to look at the comments and Erin's going to reply and tell us that joke she's been working on.
Yeah, from the last 10 minutes ago.
So please get involved. All the live folks at home.
Have you started a timer for the camera?
I haven't even started recording yet,
No.
if that's an option.
It is an option.
Oh! Could you sit in your position, please? Don't stop looking at yourself.
I'm sat in my position.
Thank you.
No, I was trying to look and see how many viewers.
I think there's one.
One. Woohoo! Hello to the one person watching, please.
I think that's me.
Oh. Hi, Louis.
Oh, thanks. I'll leave a comment down below.
Yeah, leave a comment. Start the chat going.
Start the chat.
Get the chat going.
Take this one up a little bit.
Do gets the people going. We started doing this. Well, we did Paddy Cullen. What? Cullivan?
Cullivan.
I can't believe it's not Ireland. And I have changed since. No feet out, skirts off. Our house is quite cold. It's warm enough, but there was a really scorch of a week in Ireland.
That's why we're not getting as many views.
Yeah.
Fucking facial recognition. AI means nothing nowadays.
Yeah, our house is there's no sunlight comes into our house, so I'm fucking freezing. So hence why all the layers now.
So
and I wanted you to stop staring and gawping at me. Thanks for all the nice comments, though.
You're really loving it. So to the people at home, you get the live, uncut, uncensored version, and then an edited version will be going up on my YouTube channel in a week or so, maybe
Only
2
if
weeks.
these are good.
If yours are really good.
And you comment below.
Yes, so
Suggestions.
subscribe for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to restart this one.
We also are trying to work on a name for this.
The Culture Cultures.
No, we're not doing the cultured cultures. My
Right.
idea was.
Take one.
My idea for
Start
a name.
timer.
Oh, you didn't tell me you needed a timer. My idea is the Cultured Club, and then we can play Karma Chameleon at the start of everything. I don't know if you'd get done for that.
Of course I would.
But on Grandma, we're using ABBA song
For what?
on their podcast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not in Grandma.
We love I love on Grandma.
Yeah, you wish I was in Grandma.
Yeah. Okay, so we watched last night.
So we have to do an intro for the recorded version.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
This keeps fucking focusing on you.
Because I'm stunning. I just won't look at it.
Do you want to swap positions?
No, just look this way.
Sit here for a minute. And I'll just lock it off.
Still finds me.
Yeah.
Is it because of a bigger face?
No. Get back to where you were. You touched me on my bottom. So, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel.
Last night,
I was deathly hungover.
so we wanted something not too challenging, something lighthearted,
I
fun,
can't
and
watch
entertaining.
Atten serious when I'm hungover.
Atten.
No, I can't. can't. Like, I can't focus on things. So I'm like, I just want something like that, lighthearted, and just something that, like, if you did fall asleep, you're not going to completely lose where you are in the film, you know?
Yeah, and it wasn't too
taxing mentally either.
You could take a back seat.
Yeah,
Just
so
enjoy it. So
we were on the box and we were flicking through, and what category were we in?
Which one were?
Oh, sorry.
So we went through our list of to watch list, what we've highlighted as our favourites, and it was like Toxic Avenger.
I didn't realise. Sorry, I didn't know that was. I was so hungover. I didn't know what category we were looking at.
Yeah, it wasn't okay. It was.
You picked it.
To watch list. Yeah, I
Nice.
highlighted it previously.
Okay.
So first segment, Erin Singleton.
Plot in 60 seconds.
So we're gonna rock paper scissors for it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
So who goes first?
You.
Okay. We'll do it from 30.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Go.
So Melvin works in a country club. He's a nerd, he's a dweeb, and the local bullies take exception to him and want to make an example of him and ruin his life. So they plan an elaborate trick on him. The trick goes to plan, but also goes wildly awry. This small town in upstate New York is the town that has claimed to be in the #1 dumping ground for toxic waste. As the prank unfolds, the toxic waste is parked outside the country club and Melvin accidentally falls into a barrel of toxic waste and everyone laughs and he runs off and transforms into the Toxic Avenger, and then he goes about eradicating crime in this small town. I can't remember
Tromaville.
Tromaville.
Done. Okay, nice.
So you're going to do your one?
Yeah, we go to the 7 and then I'll work on it.
Well, I can do
Okay.
whenever you're ready.
Go. Melvin's a nerd and he works as like the mop boy in the country club in upstate New York, and it's in the 80s, everyone's obsessed with like the workouts and blah blah blah, and they all seem really obnoxious and stuff in there. And basically, as you said, they just take a pride in making his life absolute misery. So like that, they decide to get him back for some reason. All in the midst of this, the popular people in the gym happen to be egregious murderers.
Yes.
And yeah, they play a prank on him. He falls into a vat of toxic waste because obviously Tromaville has the most toxic waste in all of America. Melvin becomes a radioactive freak of nature. And in the story, he falls in love, but he also stops crime, and he has this want that he has to get rid of only the bad people in Tromaville, and he tries to make the place a better place to live.
3 seconds. 2, 1. Perfect. Good job.
Yeah. Well done.
So then a further breakdown of the movie.
So, backstory. I didn't know anything about this movie.
Yeah.
Louis is the more cultured one when it comes to the knowledge of like films. I don't really know
I
movies
wouldn't
at all.
put this in the cultured section.
No, not at all. This is good. Like, this is going to be what I in my head is like a slasher film. A slasher film's like funny, but like
Are you thinking
crazy
like,
blood.
Like Scream?
Yeah, it's not even as serious as that though.
Yeah, like
I've never seen Scream.
if you watch it again, it's slapstick.
Okay.
But at the time, I think it was scary.
Okay.
Yeah, you're. Are you thinking like the movies on the horror channel?
Yeah.
Made for TV movies.
Made for TV
But
movies.
yeah.
Anyway, I didn't know anything about this movie, and it kind of just sounded funny. So we just decided to watch it, and it was a really good decision. I thought, I enjoyed it hugely. How do you know about it?
I remember I told you when I was in New York, there was an ad for it to be like a camera assistant on the reboot, remake, rebrand, whatever you want to call it, of it. And then I was chatting to my mate Mo, and he worked. Trauma was the production company. I think they were based in New York, and he worked for them in the 80s. He said when the movie was on in the cinema, when it had its release at the premiere, they were handing out free mops and buckets, and there's something else with what the popcorn was in.
Oh, you told me about this before. That's
Yeah.
funny that I haven't linked that together.
Yeah, that was for Toxic Avenger. And then, so I applied for the job and they said, yeah, it's yours. And it was in like, say, 2 weeks. And then coming up closer to the time, I was like, oh, so where are we meeting? Blah, 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 whatever. Where's it shooting? What time do you want me? And they were like, oh yeah, we haven't really sorted out the paperwork in time, so that's not going ahead anymore. And Mo said, yeah, that kind of seemed par for the course. It was pretty shittily run. So yeah, it's kind of been on my list. I've used that line as well at the start of it, and I think it's a real New York line. When he's going around mopping, and like, he's got a shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
So that means like, you'd have that face even if you were eating shit. Like he's doing a shit job, but he's putting on his happy face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciated that. Yeah, so that's been on my list for a while. It really made me think that the influences were it was like Beauty and the Beast meets Frankenstein.
Yes. Yeah, really was.
Like even he falls in love with a blind person.
Yeah.
That's in Frankenstein.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Frankenstein is on the run because everyone just wants to hunt him because he's a monster.
Yeah.
And then he befriends a blind person, and then the blind person takes him back to their family, and the whole family tries to kill him.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a love story, there's crime.
Yeah. There's blood and gore.
Oh.
But it's not like serious. It's real like, so fake, but so good.
It's so graphic.
So graphic. It's unreal. And no one is safe. Animals, kids.
Oh, that's it.
Everything dies.
They ticked all the boxes.
Yeah.
Cause
the stunts were unreal. Like, I have to do a big shout out for the stunt people and a big shout out for the like special effects makeup. Like it actually was very good for the time. Like I just think
definitely.
It was really, really good. The budget all went. It didn't go on the actors. It went on the stunts. It was so like 80s. Yeah, just
the blood and the gore, and like you said, they ticked all the boxes because there's like apparently there's like an unwritten guidebook of things you can't do. So like you can't kill an animal, or you can't kill a dog, you can't kill a child, and they do both of them things.
Yes, no one can be offended because everything's covered.
Yeah, but even doubly worse than killing a dog, they kill a blind dog.
Oh,
Or
a guide dog, yeah. Lots of tits.
Oh, so.
And girls in bikinis.
Yeah. Riding.
Yeah.
It's just one for all.
I just feel like excessive. It's really the 80s. It's all about excess.
Excess and obnoxious.
Yeah.
Gratuitous
Yuppies.
violence, gore, blood and gore.
All the, it's just chaotic, and it was fucking great. So unserious as well.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, like we said about Mortal Kombat, like it is what it is.
Yes.
But it knows exactly what it is.
Yes, it's
And
not
does
gonna
it
win
really
any
well.
Oscars.
No
it's
way.
like, no one's getting any awards, I don't think, for it. But I'd say like that has a cult following.
Yeah, like fun B movie.
Yeah.
To watch.
B movie, brilliant, yeah.
So the performances,
Horrific. They were so bad.
so bad, but
you can't stop watching.
yeah, the acting was so bad.
I think the girl who played the blind girl, I think she was the best actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and
like Melvin's voice changed. So Melvin is the main character of the story, and he's like the nerdy mock boy in the gym.
yeah.
And then he falls into, so he's like really nerdy and then all of a sudden when he gets changed into the Toxic, and they never call him the Toxic Avenger in the film.
Yeah.
They always call him the
Monster.
something monster. Hero monster?
Radioactive monster.
Hero monster?
Hero monster. Yeah.
So they never refer to the film title in the movie, which I think is gas. But like all of a sudden his voice is completely different. Fair, your voice box probably would change, but he suddenly talks like this when he becomes the Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
It's really odd.
Yeah.
Funny though.
Yeah. Yeah, and then so there's like an underbelly crime.
Click on the oak.
Oh, Lee's back. Yes, Lee, it is very cold here. It's Ireland.
Hi again, Lee.
It's not fair.
7 watching.
Yo.
Hi to the 7 people. I'll say hello. Please, thank you. Ask us anything. Oh, start your timer.
Let Mortal Kombat begin. You made work on that joke, Erin.
I know.
If you're watching along, give us a subscribe or comment. Where are you from? Have you seen Toxic Avenger?
Are there any other slasher movies?
Hit that like button.
Movies that we should. Oh, there's the guards.
The Polis.
The Polis.
Excuse me. The plot. Oh yeah, so there's a crime underbelly going on.
The mayor is involved heavily.
Yeah.
Even though they all like are lapping him up and think he's great, and he's running for office again.
Yeah, and he's selling off the land to be used as a dumping zone for all the toxic radioactive waste.
Yeah.
Even though it's going to affect everyone, but then he's taking bribes, giving bribes, bribing everyone. The police are in on it, except for Officer Clancy with a questionable Irish accent.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought he was like Dutch or something.
Officer Clancy.
I didn't catch that at all. And then the Nazi...
Mein Führer, yeah.
Yeah, the Nazi policeman. Very strange.
Superintendent or whatever he was. Or was he a politician?
No, he's a policeman.
Was he?
Like the head chief of police or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Officer Clancy with his very questionable
Irish accent.
Irish accent.
I did not think it was Irish at all.
And then the muscle for the mayor, with quite a lot of liberal use of the F word.
I don't remember him.
Cigar face.
Cigar face! I thought he was just a criminal.
No, because they were trying to bribe Officer Clancy.
Yeah, he uses the F word a lot.
Yeah.
But was he not? Was he also not a
member of the LGBTQ?
Yeah.
Well, I presume the one in the dress was.
Yeah, I think the 3 of them were though. But I don't know if in the 80s the F word was being claimed by the LGBTQ plus community. I know it is now.
No, I think he was using it as an offensive.
Yeah, but they use it as like a term.
What is it?
The LGBT, yeah, they tried to reclaim it, so like it's not offensive. I don't know.
Like, can you only call it to one of your own?
Yeah.
Like the N-word?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of gratuitous violence there.
I love like jaws being ripped off.
The outfits.
Yeah.
Like, remember when they robbed the Burger Shack?
Yeah.
Or the Mexican.
Yeah.
What they were wearing and their makeup.
Yeah, crazy.
Was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Would you dress like that if you're going to rob a place?
Well, no, probably not. It was just mad. Yeah, the makeup was crazy.
It gave me. Do you ever read Dark Knight Returns? Dark Knight Returns, the Frank Miller graphic novel.
No.
But there's a slashing.
Oh yeah.
Slashing gang in that.
Yeah.
It gave me like vibes of that.
Yeah.
Similar to Warriors.
Yeah.
Kinda. I'm just gonna pause for a minute because Erin put a wash on and. Did you put a brick in the washing machine?
It sounds like there's a fucking brick in the washing machine. It's so bad. Just a heavy blanket.
A heavy blanket, a heavy handlet. And then. Yeah, like you said when they robbed the burger joint. What's the story with everyone doing kung fu?
Everyone was doing. All the bad guys knew how to do
because your mum was doing
nunchucks, and he was there. And I'm like, how does everyone? And all the spinning kicks, and then even like Cigar Face, his friend with the wig, like.
Oh, roundhouse kicks.
Roundhouse kicks galore and spinning back kicks. I was like, why is everyone doing karate?
But on top of that,
it was big in the 80s.
On top of that, in the Mexican restaurant, on the wall, they had samurai swords.
Gas. Yeah, I forgot that. It was a burrito place.
Yeah.
Or taco place.
Yeah, I don't know what the connection was there.
Yeah, very bizarre.
Yeah, so then they're going to rob the taco place and they shoot the dog.
Yeah.
And then the Toxic Avenger comes and saves the day and falls in love.
Yeah.
Because the only one that could ever love him was a blind lady.
Very true. And they shack up in the little radioactive place.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just stay in her apartment?
It's not the type of plot that you question. I think
Very
you just
true.
have to go along for the ride.
Yeah, very true. The stunts were amazing.
Yeah.
Like that they had, like, and even the stunts of, like, say the people in the gym, they were mad for blood, mad for running people down. They had a point system for whoever they killed.
Yeah.
But like they ran down a child and it was terrible.
On a bike.
On a bike. But like even the stunt for that, like obviously they didn't actually hit a child. Obviously they're going to do a stunt.
Yeah.
But like the stuntman for that even being rolling over the car, and then like
remember
the child was still alive, so they reversed over him, and like even just the blood and guts, it was just it was mad. It was
and then
like,
they couldn't take pictures of it.
yeah, it was just really good.
And what was the when the Toxic Avenger, when he's mutating,
Yeah,
and
that was good.
when he sets on fire and he's just running through the street.
Yeah, literally just on fire. Like the budget for that was just
For the special effects. Yeah, that was great.
it was really, really good.
Practical effects. Bring back practical effects.
Stop this fucking
CGI
fake shit. I want to see people in costumes. I want to see people on fire.
I want to see
I want to
puppets.
see puppets. I want to see makeup. I want to see... Same with Mortal Kombat. Remember they had the... What's his name with the arms? Goro. Like in the original movie, that was a costume. It was unbelievable. In the new one, it wasn't. And it was shit.
Or like
Bring it back.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, them movies.
I've never watched them.
They're good.
Well, I'll watch them
I
next.
don't know. We'll see. I've got nostalgia on my side.
That's what I think as well.
Yeah, I don't know. What else?
Yeah, it's just one of those films. It was kind of like, ew, but then it was kind of gas, and it was just... Yeah, I was really glad to have watched it.
Yeah.
Do we give away the ending? We kind of didn't talk about it too much. There's, like, the plot isn't, like... It's just basically he's killing all the bad guys.
Oh, the bit in the dry cleaners, I feel like maybe they ran out of budget.
Oh, yeah?
Because it was like... I think that scene was shot, but there was meant to be like preceding scenes.
Okay.
Because they really just covered it in the news. They're like, oh yeah, she's actually a bad guy.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? It just... I thought there was maybe a second Toxic Avenger. A second mutant.
Yeah.
And then they were going to be like, oh, the bad one was going to do loads of bad stuff and he's going to give the good one bad press.
Okay.
That's where I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
Or like that, if they'd have built up this woman to be a bad person.
Yes. Or if they had flashbacks of her doing bad stuff. Because out of nowhere he kills a woman. It's like... The Toxic Avenger, I know they didn't say that in the film, but kills innocent woman. But then, like as you said, it comes out very quickly. Oh no, she had a rap sheet as long as anything.
Oh yeah.
You know, but like
she was a criminal too, and like, oh, we can't let that get out.
And it wasn't gory or nothing, and her death wasn't really shown.
Yeah, he put her on the.
Yeah, the steaming press. So it was just very.
Yeah, and there was no explanation, like you said.
No, I do think it was good for like to see whether he was going out of control or something. Like I think it was a good kind of going, oh, you're going to question, or was he going to kill? Remember, because after the scene, it was going into the blind girl, and we didn't know if he was going to kill her or not, because she was a bit afraid. And you were like, oh, maybe there's a second one that's going to kill her now.
Yeah.
So I think they should have gone a little bit more into detail after that. But like, I mean, the film that
it was a micro budget. Yeah. Or maybe they just added that because they needed to fill it out over an hour and 20.
Yeah.
And then. Yeah, the ending was weird. They all try to get the National Guard after him.
Yeah, and Mayor does because he wants rid.
Then they're out camping.
But no, they left. Remember, he's like, we need to get out of here because people know who I am and I'm out of control. And she was like, you said your camp place was in this camping place by Miller's Farm.
Yeah, and then it kind of pulls out from the tent and there's like tanks. Yeah. And then there's protesters and there's the cops and the army and the National Guard and everyone.
And people do want to save him. Tromaville people actually do really like him.
And all the guns are pointed at the tent.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he just goes and kills the mayor and then they're like, alright, you're free to go, Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
Avenge!
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you recommend people to see it?
I would definitely recommend people to see it. Like that, if you're not into, like... gory films, if you're not into kind of like shit films. Like,
Yeah.
it's not shit, but like it's not. Again, it's one of those things. Like I like kind of weird stuff, so I think if you're not into kind of,
It's a B movie. It's a good B movie.
it's a good B movie. If you're not into that sort of thing, don't watch it. Like obviously.
Unserious slasher comedy horror.
Loved it though. Yeah.
Yeah, gratuitous violence, loads of nudity,
Yeah.
blood, gore, drugs.
Well, we say nudity, but it's just tits.
Tits not nude, no.
I don't know.
There's like lots of unnecessary tits.
Yeah.
Didn't need to be there.
Completely
It was the
unnecessary.
80s, is what it
It
should
was the 80s also.
I loved it. Loved every minute of them tits.
I mean, look.
You loved it too.
It was great. Yeah.
You loved saying about it, so yeah. So you
I
recommend
would
people see it?
definitely recommend. I give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah, I really liked it.
See, now I think the ranking would be a bit skewed because...
For vibes, 8 out of 10. For... See, it doesn't matter how it's shot. It doesn't matter
Okay, no, yeah,
how good it is. Like, it's a shit film, but I feel like it's an 8 because I really enjoyed it.
See, I'd give it a 7 then.
Okay.
A strong 7.
Okay. 7.5.
No, just 7.
Well, then I'm going to give it a 7.5, not
Okay.
8 then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nothing to declare on there.
No.
Oh. I got a pee. Where are you based, Lee? Let's see if can I open Lee in it. Yeah, so like I was saying, the rating, it's tough because like you can't compare it to The Godfather
No.
or something like that. So I don't think it's an even playing field. But like, it's fun to watch. It's easy. It's always accessible.
Yeah.
You can watch it in any mood.
Yeah. But I also don't think...
Good length.
I also don't think ratings are linear. Like, I don't say you can say, oh, I'm going to give The Godfather a 9, so I can't give The Toxic Avenger a 9. You know what I mean? Like, because I think in the moment, depending on how they make you feel.
Okay.
Because I'm just talking about an overall rating. If I was to start going into it, right, I'm going to give it a rating for the cinematography. I'm going to give it a rating. I'm giving it for my feelings on it.
Yeah.
Like, the special effects, like, everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, it isn't the best film ever created, but I really enjoyed it.
Well, let's see what the Internet Movie Database gave it.
Is that what that stands for?
Yeah.
You learn something new every day, folks.
6.2
That's pretty good.
and 70%. And 1 hour 27 minutes, a good hour and a half movie.
Yeah, you know,
Can't bet it.
Can't bet it.
Performance rating, yeah, we tell people to go see it.
Apparently, there's a remake.
Oh yeah.
We've
And-
just seen a
Yeah,
trailer.
we just... No, did you say it another time?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, in our research,
Yeah,
there's a 2025 release of The Toxic
this
Avenger.
year.
A reboot.
With Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Jacob Tremblay?
Tremblay. And Elijah Wood and
Kevin Bacon. So whether that's true or not, we're yet to find out. But if it's in the cinema, I'm going to go see it.
Do you think that'll come to Storm Cinema Portage?
No, we can go to Dublin and go see it.
Oh, Lighthouse. They would
Definitely. Yeah.
Maybe we should start an art theatre.
I think that's what the Lighthouse is.
But you can have more than one in a country.
Yeah, true.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about the Toxic Avenger? Toxic Avenger.
That's really good. Go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because if there's a remake coming out, it'd be good to see the original.
Take
Because I
them.
don't think the new one, not going to be able to get away, I think, with killing babies. I don't think it'll get away with all the tits.
But do you not think it'll be completely made in the same vein? Because people know, and that's why.
Yeah.
But I said that's why you're getting Kevin Bacon, Peter Dinklage, and Elijah Wood, because they would love that movie.
True.
It would have been one of the movies they've seen,
Yes.
and it probably is an independent. Oh, unless Trauma, they wouldn't have the budget for that. I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, go see it.
I hope it's as obnoxious.
I think it will be. Because you can be more obnoxious now.
Yeah. But then again, like you said, can you? With
Yeah, I think it's gonna be.
cancel
I think it's
culture?
gonna be more crazy.
I hope. Well, I hope they don't give it a good digital
Yeah.
makeover.
I hope they don't.
I'll bring my own mop bucket.
Yeah.
Because you're on Patreon.
Shh. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we are at. Hold on. Let me put my shoes on. Hold on. 803 subscribers after the last live stream. So if you're watching, please subscribe to the channel. Well, we'll do an outro for the recorded one. So I'm at 803 subscribers. I need to get to 1,000 by December. So please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this review. And I don't know, we haven't got anything next on the agenda, so we're open to suggestions.
You have a list of stuff over there, but
Yeah. See, I like to do them when it's fresh in my memory.
yeah,
Otherwise, I'm like,
it's a bit hard. We actually, the list of things that we do have though on our agenda, and let us know if you want us to review them. I think.
Dinner in America.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
Dinner in America.
17.
Mickey 17.
Yeah.
The Last Showgirl.
Last Showgirl, that was really good. And Nora won the best picture.
And Nora won the best picture.
But I think we might do a Sean Baker
Review. Yeah.
across the board.
Things that we have coming up in our calendars. Hold on, I've got the calendar. Basically, it's like all my friends organising stuff. We've my hair appointment on Tuesday.
So you can review that next weekend when Erin turns up with beautiful blonde hair.
Yeah, we are going to.
What's that? Movie recording has been
Stopped automatically. The maximum recording time has reached. Are you going?
Yeah.
So what we have coming up is we are going to see Hannah Lang in, well, not concert, but you know what I mean?
live.
Hannah Lang live in Silo in Dublin on Easter Sunday. Then we are going to see, so that is the 20th of April. And then on the 28th of April, we're going to the Flaming Lips in the Olympia.
Yeah.
The 4th of May, we are going to a Woodfield retreat. So that's in Carlow. It's on the Carlow-Laois border. We do a review of that.
Yeah.
Possibly Portlaoise Trad Fest that weekend too.
Oh, okay.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then, so that's for April. Well, that's the start of May. And then 24th of May, we have Tyler the Creator.
Yup.
And then the 31st of May, we're going to Berlin for a week.
Right, come on, we'll cut this short.
And yeah, so if anyone has anything else that they would like us to do, hit us up. We have a lot of stuff coming up that we will review. Let us know if you want us to review any of these things or give us things to review.
And as always, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
And if you're watching at home live, thanks for watching thus far. Please consider hitting that subscribe button.
14 watching now when we go to finish. What's going on?
Yup.
Grab the thing down.
Hit the like button.
Let's do 7 watching now. Okay. People were offended that
People-
I called them out for only watching at the end.
People heard that we were signing off. So yeah, 803 subscribers, got to get to 1,000 by Christmas. So if you could hit that subscribe button, it would really mean the world to me. And as always, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
I gotta go pee.